Hello, F1 enjoyers. Barcelona qualifying coming up. Mick, who have you got, mate? Just go straight to the predictions. Have you changed since your preview prediction? Because who did you have again?
I had Antonelli for pole.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think
Well,
I had a McLaren, but I think I had Norris, and then we were talking pole.
Just
I keep
pole,
going
mate.
to like
Just pole. Let's not overcomplicate it.
Well, I had Antonelli, but I think Russell is going to be super hard to beat. But I think the grid might just be a little bit mixed up at the end of this session.
You're optimistic for a bit of a change up.
For those who haven't seen the practice sessions, tyres have been a massive issue here.
Yes.
You are only going to get one lap.
One pushy, huh?
Like, the out laps are going to be so slow. You're going to get one push lap. So if you get traffic or make a mistake, you're going to be in big trouble because you need to make sure you got enough tyres for Q3.
Well, Q1, yeah, with all the traffic on the track might be a little tricky, but realistically, I mean, your chances are so good because the Astons and the Cadillacs are so slow. So get a good banker in early, and then
that's what I mean. You need to get a good banker because if you don't, you're not going to make Q3. Q1 is going to be massive.
Well, the good thing about the tyre deg is we're pretty much guaranteed, you could say, a two-stop tomorrow.
There's talk of 3 stops.
Yeah.
That's how bad the tyre deg's been.
Yep.
So the soft and the medium are not good race tyres. So, I mean, FP3 was boring. Literally, cars came out for 10, 15 minutes, a couple of quali runs. Basically, just preserving tyres for qualifying.
Yep. Other than that, you'd have to say George Russell does look pretty locked in. Based on practice, Antonelli's a bit off the pace, but again, like you said, FP3 was a bit of a dour affair, and I think Antonelli got a lot of traffic too.
He got heaps of traffic.
Yeah, man, got a lot of traffic.
Couldn't get a lap in.
Mate, I'll tell you, Stroll was a menace, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Old Lance getting involved.
But yes, Russell looks good, but those McLarens, man,
yeah,
sneaky.
Yeah,
and I think Ferrari's good battle between Ferrari and Red Bull. I think.
Yep.
Well,
I don't know. The Red Bull looks like a handful, eh? Looks like they haven't really hooked it up, which is what we generally see on a Saturday. They hook it up pretty well, but so far, not great.
Well, this was the track that was going to expose their weakness, right? And the rear end is still a massive weakness.
Yeah, Max was complaining. He had issues in the low speed, medium speed, and the high speed. So basically,
everywhere. Except for the straight line. Surprised by Audi's pace. I thought they might struggle here a little bit, but they've seemed to be pretty strong.
Yeah, I think Audi and the Racing Bulls are probably that sort of cusp for Q3.
Yeah.
Alpine, I don't think we've seen the best of yet. But yeah, generally, I think getting through Q1 is going to be a bit of a battle. I think when you're looking at the Williams boys, may not be so straightforward.
Yeah. I don't even think it's... Alpine haven't been that great.
Yeah.
I have to say. This weekend.
Yeah, it hasn't been the best.
The battle for that final position into Q3 between Racing Bulls and Audi is going to be mega. But like I said at the beginning. You need to get there first, and with all this traffic, and man, the tyre deck has been insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be massive tomorrow.
It's like if you slide too much in one corner, that's it. So you have to stick with your lap because you can't, like what we've seen so far this year, where you can cool down your tyres and go again. This is like a one-lap shootout.
Parry Patel, yo, where can I watch them race? F1 TV, mate. That's probably the best sub going around. Otherwise, you may just have to do a little bit of digging. Digging around the old internet. Unfortunately, we can't put up the footage. Otherwise, we will get copy banned, mate. Copy strike banned. But F1 TV, if you can afford the sub, it's pretty decent, eh?
Yeah, F1 TV is good.
F1
It
TV
is really good. I prefer it over Sky F1.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be someone,
Otherwise, stick around and watch the live timing.
Well,
It's
that's
just
the other
as good,
option.
and you'll just have to listen to us commentate for you.
You'll pull out your inner Martin Brundle.
Inner Martin Brundle.
Yeah, inner Martin Brundle. I'll go Natalie Pinkham.
I'll be Bernie Collins.
There you have it. So, few minutes, green lights. Yeah, mate. I think Russell will nab P1 here. Still interested to see what Kimi can do in a clean lap.
Yep.
McLaren's, I think, will be best of the rest.
Best of the rest.
Well, as in, I think they'll be clear above Ferrari quite a way, and Red Bull.
So are you saying Mercedes lockout?
Yeah, I think it'll just be a lockout front row and then McLaren, to be honest.
Mm.
But again, it comes down to the deg and traffic and all that type of stuff. But on pure pace, I think the McLarens this week are going to be pretty decent.
I'm going to go... I'll go opposite. I do think Russell is looking pretty good.
Who's your we got a question here. Who is your favorite racer? Mick, I'm going to let you go first with this one, mate.
Favorite racer as in Formula One driver?
It has to be, mate. Got to be.
Has to be the
Give
one.
Give us your current.
Current?
Yeah.
Is the 8-time world champion.
Oh, mate.
He's gone and done it. He's gone and said it again.
Don't froth him up.
No, Lewis Hamilton is my current. And Oscar Piastri, a very close second.
Yeah, I've got many favourites, really. I like to see different drivers do well at different times.
Oh, come on, man. Now you're just being political.
No. Obviously, I want to see Liam Lawson as my,
Who's your favourite driver? Come on.
I don't really have a favourite driver. If I want to see someone win this race, I'd say Liam Lawson. But I know realistically, but Liam's most likely going to win it. I want to see him do well.
That's fine.
I want to see.
It's not about who you want to see do well.
I don't have a favourite, man.
Yes, you do. Liam Lawson is your favourite.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. We all want to see every driver do well.
Yeah, but there's a tier of drivers I'd love to see well. So it's more like I'd love to see Max Verstappen get another world championship. I'd love to see Lewis get an 8th. I'm waiting for you to say 9th.
9th?
Love to see
you know me too well.
I'd love to see Antonelli as, the young guy get the job done this year. Piastri, obviously, I'd love to see him get a world title. Okay. It's just too hard to have
if you had to pick one driver of the current grid, who would it be?
Well, I'd say what makes me probably the happiest with a good result would be Liam Lawson.
There we go.
We just complicated that, eh? Massively
I didn't. You went full engineer mode. Mate. You went full Adrian Newey, and we had to go through the wind tunnel.
Just have to go through the wind tunnel. There's a lot of development in that one.
Yeah.
Lots of development. Hey, that was more difficult than it needed to be. All right. Speaking of difficulty, qualifying. Who is going to be your big disappointment for today?
Esteban Ocon.
Mate, you're just ripping Ocon again.
I'm ripping Ocon again.
Yeah.
But he's struggling. Behrman has the better of him. And that Haas is not in a good place.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure they'll be contenders for Q3 today.
Pretty much guarantee it.
Yeah. Lance Stroll. Was Lance Stroll your favourite driver?
Lock him in.
Lock him in. Lance Stroll for pole.
Lock him in, Eddie.
Lock him in. Lock him in. Magic things with the Aston Martin. Absolute magical things.
He got my driver of the day last time out in Monaco.
He did. Well, he spiced it up, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was the reason for the spice at the end. So you got to give him credit for that. Have to. So my F1 TV, why are you not loading up what I want you to load up?
It's going to be interesting to see how these guys attack this session.
Yep.
Interesting. Ocon on the medium tyre. So, thinks he might have the pace.
Well, let's see who the big disappointment is going to be. Lance will be a Lando Norris, yeah, you must be pretty happy Lando got the job done last year. I think he'll be pretty quick here today. I think Mick has been pretty impressed with him over the last few race weekends. Just obviously the reliability of that McLaren has been an issue. But they look pretty good here today.
Man, they look
weekend.
A lot stronger than what I thought. Like, I think we even said it in their preview. They may be a smoky. Simple fact is they've got the Mercedes power unit, which is a massive advantage around here. But man, they've got a good package, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it does seem they have taken maybe a little step closer to Mercedes. Mercedes are still dominant, but I think they certainly have closed that gap a fraction when they can keep it on the track.
Who do you think's going to be on the podium? Who have you got for podium? It's a question.
A podium?
Yeah.
Who did I pick? I think I said Kimi for the win, Norris for second, and then I picked Max for third.
Yeah, I think that was your predictions, but
should not have done that.
Well, now with what we know after the 3 practice sessions, who of you are you going to make a change on that or stick with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Oh, man. Look, I could say Russell, but I'm actually going to say Lando Norris gets the job done. George Russell, second. Oscar Piastri, third. And Kimi's probably going to come in fourth.
Yeah.
I mean, based off what we've seen, man, they're a fair chunk ahead of the rest of the pack.
Yeah, I think it's going to be podium-wise. I'll probably go for George Russell, Lando Norris. And it's a real toss-up between Oscar and Charles, I think. But I don't think pure pace is going to be... Look, pure pace is, of course, really important, but I think it's going to come down a lot to strategy tomorrow and the tyre deg.
Yeah, tyre deg's going to probably play a bigger part than pure pace.
So we had a 2-stopper here last year, and they've come a compound softer. So, yeah, I think it's strategy, and keeping those tyres in the window is going to be massive. All right, so here come the Merc boys. How are we synced with you, mate? I've got the Mercs coming out with the pits. Yeah.
12 minutes 55.
Yeah, I'm about 9 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
I'm in the future.
You're in the future.
The future's bright.
Call me Marty.
Okay, Doc.
Doc. You can be Doc.
Showing our age, eh? Youngins are probably like, what are you on about?
What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about, mate? What are you talking about? Stop the count, signs the Spanish driver on pole. Okay, it's quite a slow trundle out of the pit lane at the moment.
Yeah, creating
Very-
that gap.
yeah.
Because like I said, I think these outlaps, man, are going to be quite gentle.
Yeah.
But they do have the delta time that they must stick to.
So Kimmy's the lead Mercedes guy out.
I wonder if missing FP1 has hindered Kimi a little bit this weekend. I think a lot of drivers, simple fact is the tyre degradation and the track temperature.
Yeah, probably that. It's hard to tell. Like, I mean, Lando did a good job. He missed FP1 and he was pretty sure he was fastest FP2. Wasn't he, old Lando?
Yeah, that's
Pretty
true.
sure he's fastest. But yeah, I think that's probably the big thing. Just getting the laps in and the working out, I guess, some of those runs, those longer runs, and trying to keep the tires in check. So we got Verstappen on a push lap now. I think we do, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Max Verstappen. Not sure about the Red Bull.
Yeah, it's still not quite there, is
Yeah,
it?
I was pretty snap happy.
The back of that thing.
Okay.
Track temperature still 50 degrees. So
Yeah, 50, 51 deg. She's hot, mate. She's hot.
yeah, she's smoking.
Stonking hot.
Here we go.
So as far as FP3 times, the quickest time was George Russell with a 15.6, so 1:15.6. I think Lando was a bit quicker the day before with a 15.4. So what are we off the bat? A 16.3 for Max.
Oh, Charlie boy. He's on a...
Yeah, Leclerc's looking pretty
sector.
quick. Hamilton's purple first sector. Anthony's purple second. So what are we now? 15.9. So times are dropping. Hadjar, very close to Max there, just 1/10 off. Because that's going to be a little interesting battle, isn't it, to see
Yeah,
the
that's
difference
a
between those
good
two.
job. If he can stay like that all week for the rest of the weekend, that's a mighty effort.
Yep. Okay, really important to get these bankers in, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so Norris,
Mate.
so
That's not a bad
McLaren
lap from
boys.
Hamilton.
So he's just matched the fastest time of FP3. Mr. Hamilton.
It's
All
not
right,
a
what
bad
can-
effort from Lawson.
Let's see what Norris can put down. Mr. Lando.
I mean, that thing looks... Well, I was going to say looks way more planted than the... looks way more planted than you'd say the Red Bulls.
Yeah, I think it feels like the Red Bull is clear fourth best team out here this weekend.
Yeah. I've been pleasantly surprised by Piastri too this weekend, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, they have shown pretty decent pace.
Yeah. But they're super close. There's not much between them.
I get a feeling we're just going to get like a stock standard Mercedes front row, McLaren second row, Ferrari third row, and then just a scatter in behind.
That'll make that battle for 9th and 10th
Yep.
super interesting. Oh, excursion. For contender of Helmet of the Year, Alex Albon.
Yeah, the Nigel Mansell throwback.
It's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
He's probably running my favourite lid so far this season anyway, normally. The white with the silver.
Yep.
Here he is. Sir Lancelot with an excursion.
All right, Mr. Ocon.
It's a decent gap to his teammate. Ocon and Behrman.
Yeah, well, the two drivers that are probably under some of the most pressure this season, Ocon and Albon, in the drop zone.
And Albon, was it FP2? Saying he's never felt more disconnected to a car.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't instill a lot of confidence, eh?
Yeah, he's not quite where he wants to be with that Williams.
Williams? The old Williams? Williams. All right. Everyone's in the pits, chilling out while everybody bakes and roasts themselves trackside. Track temps dropped a tiny bit, but not enough to make a difference. Carlos. So this is where things can get a bit messy when everyone's waiting for that last push lap, and then traffic can become an issue. I just don't think it's that important to get out last in Q1, considering your risk reward, because the Yassins and Cadillac is so far off the pace.
Yeah, well, track evolution here is not a massive issue, is it? Because it's a permanent race circuit. They've had F2, F3 here all weekend.
Here we go. This is what we're going to get, which is going to be the issue. Cadillac's trying to push their way in. And the thing is, if you leave it too late, you'd be pushing pretty hard on that outlap, which is just going to cook your tyres.
Yeah.
Some Alonso fans in the crowd. Possibly the last time we see him here. But it doesn't mean to say he won't come back next year, because Barcelona is actually off the grid next year, but returns in 2028. So even Mr. Alonso saying this may be his last race here does not mean he's talking about packing it up this season. Lucky Bugger's still got another Spanish race to go, doesn't he? In Madrid. The old Mad Ring. Right.
Colapinto's looked pretty decent this weekend. Looks like he's back.
He needs a good
Yeah.
one. He doesn't want to fall back into that the lows. Monaco was pretty disappointing after coming off two good weekends, point scoring weekends, and especially when your teammate gets P3, even if it was a promotion back. It was a good result for Gasly. All right, about 2 minutes left. I tell you, eyes are on Albon and Ocon at the moment. For me, whether they can scrape through. It's not ideal, man. Not ideal.
You'd have to say Colapinto's look better than Gasly though this weekend so far.
Yeah. Well, Gasly's struggling a little bit on this push lap. He's slower sector 1, personal best sector 2. Colapinto 2 PBs. All right, Albon is the one that I'm interested in. What can Albon do? Okay, Gasly P10 should be okay there. Colapinto top 10. So they've kept Lawson in. Lawson's still in the pits. He's got a bit of a gap. He should be okay. Albon has improved a bit to P15, but
Man, Lindblad. I didn't even pay any attention to him going P8.
yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's good here. He won the He won F3 here. Won F2.
Hulkenberg. What a lap.
I tell you, man, this is pretty risky leaving Lawson in the pits and not getting that extra run in. He should be okay. Sainz and Perez in fact, everyone, Sainz, Perez, Bottas, all on personal bests. Sainz sneaks through to 16, so it looks like Albon is cooked, isn't he? Perez getting the job over Bottas again, by the looks of it. Yep. Yeah. Alex Albon, mate. You know, that's a big gap too to Sainz. It's half a second.
Yeah. Same with Ocon and Behrman.
Yeah.
Well, that's massive as
I'm
well.
telling you, man, they really do need to, especially Ocon, coming into summer break.
Oh, yeah. Ocon's fighting for his career, man.
Yeah.
Whether he wants to admit it or not, I think he is fighting for his career.
And obviously with the talk with Kamara and F2, with the, Ferrari apparently saying that he's ready for F1. Hey, Ocon. And he doesn't really, realistically, Esteban doesn't have any backup plans. Like, where's he going to go? He's basically been at most teams.
Well, this is what we've been saying. If you haven't seen our video on the 3 drivers we think are under the most pressure, make sure you check it out. But yeah, we believe that Ocon doesn't really have anywhere to go after this. He's definitely not going to move up the grid.
No, not at all.
And then you look at the teams underneath.
So just looking there at the telemetry, the drivers that took a couple of sets in that session of softs, right? Gasly, Colapinto, Behrman, and Hulk.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. It's probably, I mean, you look at Behrman, they probably needed that extra set.
Yeah. So Hamilton, P1, chances of holding on to that. Has Ferrari got a little bit more pace than that we all expect? Or is it just typical Mercedes?
Oh, no.
Haven't turned the wick up, eh?
Mercedes haven't turned the wick up yet. I don't think McLaren have turned the wick up yet.
Nah. So this is a good opportunity for Audi for a good fight for Q3.
Yeah.
Hulk's been pretty rapid.
Yeah, they've looked stout all weekend. Probably surprised me. I thought they were going to sort of be on that outside looking in again.
Yeah, well, probably knowing their luck, they'll be looking for a Q3 and then, or they get into Q3 and then they're unable to start the race. Breakdown.
Engine issue.
Yeah, breakdown on the formation lap. It's been a big problem for them this season. Mate, it looks toasty hot in that crowd, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sure some of the British fans are going to do their best to turn into a lobster. Proper red raw lobster. Come on, Piastri. Time to put the thing on the front row. Let's go. It's a big crowd, eh? Got a big crowd in. All right, Max Verstappen, PA.
This is those last few places in Q3 are going to be.
It'll be tight.
It's going to be super tight. Pardon me.
Some Colapinto fans in the crowd. Mr. Colapinto.
Come good, eh? Since they bolted those upgrades on. Yes, he had a shocker in Monaco. But, like I said, I think he's been probably better than Gasly so far from what we've seen this weekend. Now we're back at that traditional style circuit. Looks like Gasly again's just missing something as of late. Yes, he got the podium in Monaco, but again, that is an outlier and a lot of things happened.
Yeah, but he was still quick. He qualified in the Q3, right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Like he was... That's right, it was him and
You
Lawson.
take Monaco out, the more traditional circuits since Miami.
Yeah, since the upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't been as happy as he was at the start of the season.
Mr. Bearman.
The young gun.
This feels like an age.
Yeah, I know. Was it? It feels like it's taking forever, eh?
Yeah.
Obviously, clearly no celebrities here this weekend. It was nice to
I got no problems with that.
of Kim to give Kimmy back his towel.
Yep. Tell you, man, if he has a poor qualifying session here, you've got to think the curse is real. It's just that
this was a plan all along from Hamilton, you reckon?
Yep. Definitely. There's Peter Sauber
he
in the
sniffed the curse and went, "No, you give it to someone else." Legend Peter Sauber in the house.
Yeah. Overseeing the continuation of what's going on now since it's become Audi. Must be nice to be able to come back and just chill in a pit.
Yeah, no stress. Just probably never have to pay for a ticket.
All that
Either.
too. For life.
For life.
Yep. Connections, mate. It's not what you know, it's always who you know, isn't it?
Yep.
So, pit lane is green. No one's decided to go out yet. Everyone's waiting. So who's going to pull the trigger first, you reckon? Mate, we could just be sitting here for a couple of minutes.
Yeah. This is the problem. No one wants to blink with just being able to do just the one lap. You obviously want to get out with the best conditions, I guess you say. But you do need to get that banker in.
Yep, everyone's just chilling out in the pit lane. Got the fans blowing on them. So we've had coming up to 2 minutes of just absolute nonsense. Oh, it looks like the Audis are going to make an appearance. I think they're going to send out Hulk. Oh, thumbs up in the Alpine garage.
Well, you would imagine that maybe the top guys feel like they can just do it with one run. But, I mean, you're risking it.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you should be able. I mean, those top 4 teams should be able to.
There's a pretty big gap.
Maybe the Red Bulls. Just don't really know what we're going to get from them yet. Okay, here we go. Looks like Oscar Piastri looks like to be the first guy out. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left. Here they go. Stream of cars now. Trigger has been pulled.
Come on, Ollie.
Get in there, mate. Just jam the nose in.
How good does that Haas look?
Does look pretty nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty clean. Oh, is that Max? No, he's just rolling off in pit lane exit. For a second, I thought he had an engine problem, eh?
Yeah.
Did you see some of his practice starts? I didn't see the ones today, but did you see some of them yesterday? Mate, the thing just couldn't get the traction down, eh?
Yeah,
it was
had
pretty slow.
Heaps of wheel spin, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the interesting start. Tomorrow is a big run down to turn 1.
Yeah.
So getting off the line is going to be pretty important. Lando's still chilling in pit lane. Okay, Hamilton's just going out now. All right. So a few cars out on fresh boots. There's still a few there on old. Looks like if the telemetry data has updated properly. Hamilton's got freshies. Looks like Hulkenberg's gone out on a set of used. Piastri set of used possibly. Or those pitting out, and I think it may update as he comes out. So Gasly looks to be the first one on the push. I know Colapinto's already gone as well.
Gasly's definitely on used tyres. So is Colapinto.
Colapinto, Hulkenberg used. So what was Lewis's timing? I think it was a 15.6. An SQ1. So Colapinto is much quicker than Gasly in that first sector.
Yeah.
He's around 3/10 up already.
Hulkenberg's on a belter.
Yeah, Hulkenberg looks pretty quick. Verstappen obviously gone super quick on sector 1. Now Verstappen is on fresh boots. So Gasly 17.6, but they were on used tyres. Look at that, Colapinto.
Yeah, man. Got a bit of a
16.9 for
toe.
Hulk. All right, Verstappen.
That's a decent gap, man. Audi to Alpine.
So Verstappen's done a 15.4, so a little bit quicker than what Lewis did in that first session. Good lap again by Lindblad too. He's been very quick. Okay, Lawson. But he's 0.3 off Lindblad, so he's not quite hooking it up.
Oh, Hulkenberg, lap time deleted. Track limits.
Well, he's probably pretty happy that was on a use set, hey?
Yeah, but it was a good...
It was 16.9, wasn't it? Or 15.9. No, I think it was a 16.9. Portoletto 16.6. Okay, pretty tight at the top between Russell, Leclerc and Antonelli there. Right, this is what I want to see. I want to see what these Piastri, that's a shocker, mate. Where was he slow? Sector 2. And yeah, sector 1, sector 2, he was off the pace. And Norris, that's quite slow as well, but they were on used boots.
It'll be interesting once they stick a new set on. I mean, there's a couple of tenths there, but maybe they're not. Maybe Ferrari have been sandbagging.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky. It's good Hadjar there with Verstappen again.
Yeah, a little off the pace, 0.3, but that's not bad. Right behind him.
But that's kind of what we expect the gap to be anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think if he's within 2 to 0.3, I think that's a job well done, like consistently. Mate! I have so much rear locking everywhere, it's dreadful. That's Orlando on the radio. Doesn't look like he's too happy at the moment.
Well, it's like, from what we've seen, it's like yes, old tyres, but there should have been more performance in it than that.
Yep.
Pinto, that's a 0.3.
So on board with Lando. Yeah, mid-corner, understeer. Actually, there's been a lot of seen a lot of understeer in that corner, that complex before you come back onto the main straight. What turn is that? I need a track map so I can say the actual track corner. All right, so I'm sure we're going to see cars sit in the pits now for the next minute. So if I have my guess, I think Lindblad, can't even say that name properly. I think Lindblad's going to sneak in. I think he's good for a Q3. He's been looking good every session. I think he'll get through. Based on that, I think Lawson has a good chance. I think the Racing Bulls car is pretty good. I would say Hulkenberg. I think just may get it done.
Well, on his deleted lap time, he was 0.3 off Bortoletto's time, so
Yeah.
they're on the same age tyre, so
No, I'm not sure. I think Bortoletto, did he go out on a fresh set? And Hulkenberg went out on a old set?
possibly.
It looks like it. Either way, I think the Audis they're quick enough if they can hook it up. I don't think Carlos has enough pace in the Williams. I'm not really convinced on the Haas either.
Well, if they get in, they're taking out one of the Racing Bulls to get in, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of when you think about the Q3, it's you're really fighting. The midfield's really just fighting after those last two slots, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
9 and 10 on pace. The only way anything else really opens up is through naturally a mistake or mechanical issue with some of those top teams. But let's see. Okay, coming up to the just under 2.5 minutes. Most of the cars coming out. Now Piastri and Norris.
That looks a bit more normal.
PB's looking a bit better.
On the new boots.
Yeah, they're pretty much neck and neck as far as Sector 1 times. Sainz a long way off the pace, even though it's a PB Sector 1. So Piastri almost 0.3 off. What's Norris? So Norris is 10th up on Piastri at the moment through Sector 1. Sorry, Sector 2. Okay, what can Piastri do? Fresh boots. Pretty disappointing. About 0.3 off, P6. I think Norris a little quicker. P4. Better. Purple sectors for Norris and Sector 3. So Sainz, best he can manage so far, P15. All right, looking at Hulkenberg, he's pretty quick, Sector 1. Liam's looked like he's hooked up Sector 1 pretty good, 22 flat. Norris was a 22 flat, I believe. So based on Sector 1, sort of on the pace with the McLarens. Falling off a little bit, Sector 2, but another personal best, 30.6. Come on, Mr. Lawson, hook it up, mate. Big Sector 3 here. I'm seeing little green ticks. Clean exit, main straight. Okay, Lawson, P8. 15.5, just over 0.3. Okay, Hulkenberg, he snuck in. Now, Colapinto and Gasly, they're a little bit off the pace. It's really, I think all eyes are on Lindblad, really. Has Lindblad...
He hasn't. I think he hasn't started his lap yet.
No, he's missed out, hasn't he? What happened to Lindblad? Yeah, he's pitted. Something's gone wrong with Lindblad. So it's unfortunate for Lindblad because he's been pretty quick. He's just missed out.
Yeah, that's
So
he's quick. He's quicker than that.
Yeah.
So he's either made a mistake going into turn one, maybe.
Yeah, I'd like to see what happened to Arvid Lindblad because he was, I think he was one of the guys out of those guys eliminated that was probably most likely to get into Q3. But there you have it. The two cars to sneak in. You could say the Racing Bulls and Hulk sneaking in with the Audi. Lawson ahead of Hadjar. You'll be pretty happy with that. But Q3 is what really matters. So bit disappointing with the Alpines, really. I thought that would be a bit more competitive, hey?
Yeah, well, this is what we said earlier, right?
Yeah.
We definitely thought they were going to be better here. I thought their package is pretty good. Colapinto got the job done, though, ahead of Gasly.
Yeah, very close, but still, it's he's ahead, so he's doing a really good job, Franco. And Hulkenberg, he's had a bit of the wood over the Bortoletto lately too, hasn't he? When it comes to qualifying.
Well, I think in general he's much happier than Bortoletto at the moment with the way the car is.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Lawson. That's a good lap, just being just over 0.3 off the pace. Another Q3 appearance.
Lindblad?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what happened because definitely he was my pick for a Q3. Look, realistically, P11's still not a bad starting position because when you look at the Racing Bulls, you're probably thinking best case scenario, maybe a P8, P9, probably P9.
Yeah.
And I think with tomorrow's race, with most likely being the multi-stopper and a lot of strategy regarding tyre deg and stuff, there's still good opportunity for a points finish. So it looks like Williams hasn't, I guess they haven't shed enough weight off that car yet, huh?
No, they're
still thick.
Yeah. Again, they're another team with their major weight reduction is going to come around summer.
Yep.
So I think they're more just trimming weight off minor bits and pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
But their chassis are a fair way off, man. That's even once they get the weight off, I don't think aero-wise they're where they need to be.
Just quite a disappointment this season. They were so on the ascendancy last year, and then this year has been, quite the disappointment. But from Alex Albon's perspective, mate, I don't know. It's not looking great over there on that side of the garage. And the issue with Albon, I still think like he's one of those drivers where once he loses confidence, he sort of digs a hole, eh?
Yeah.
So hopefully he can turn it around pretty quickly, especially before the summer break. What did we say? 3 more races before summer break, I think.
Yeah.
We're off to Austria next. I think it was Austria,
Silverstone.
Spa.
Spa, then Hungary. And then it was after
yeah.
Hungary. So 4, yeah.
Yeah, so plenty of opportunities to get it right, but mate, he needs to turn it around quick. As with Mr. Ocon. Esteban.
Yeah, Esteban's in struggle street, I think.
Yeah. All right. Business end. Still pretty tight at the top between Mercedes, Ferrari, even McLaren. Mercedes to turn the wick up. Pull another 2/10, you reckon?
Ooh, possibly. It's going to be interesting.
Okay, so I guess we'll just I'll probably end up sitting in the garage for a while before coming out. I think Charles will be pretty happy, be pretty confident. Talking pretty quick.
Yeah, seems more comfortable with the change of brakes.
The sign,
brake
Ferrari,
discs.
eat more pasta so you drive faster. Excellent.
I like that. I like that.
Get that on a shirt.
Yes.
Get that on a t-shirt. Get it screen printed and we'll I'll buy that. There's Frederick Vesti looking on in the Mercedes pits. I feel sorry for Vesti. You are so blocked there, son.
Yep.
Mate, he's hoping for like
Verstappen retires. George leaves Mercedes. That's probably his only bet.
oh mate, the best case scenario is if George at the moment, if George or Kimi have a blown out appendix or something.
Yeah.
We've seen that a couple of times over recent years where
Yeah.
a driver's got an opportunity because of that. But yeah, he's just completely roadblocked at Mercedes. Thing is, he's been there for quite some time. Hey,
Yeah, he's been there for ages, eh?
yeah. Liam Lawson's pit. What do you think of the football style merch or team?
I don't mind it, eh? I like it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, the World Cup or football theme with the World Cup.
I think the livery looks cool. That livery would look good in Miami.
Yeah. They ran the yellow one in Miami, eh?
Was it yellow or red? It was
think it was the
yellow,
yellow
wasn't
one.
it? Yeah, I think it was the
one.
yellow one. Oh, they ran the red one in
Japan?
Suzuka. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it.
That red one was.
Yeah,
that
the red one was
badass.
cool. Red one was my
badass,
favorite.
that one.
All right, cars on track. Just over 11 minutes to go. It's starting to filter out. Track temps come down a little bit. What are we at? 48.6 or is that 49.6? Do I need
49.
glasses? I need glasses. Definitely need some spectacles.
Spectacles. Right.
Right there, all right there.
Piastri needs to nail this lap. So Lawson's on used. Yes.
Yeah, I think taking freshies now. Well, I don't know how many sets he's got left.
I don't think he'd have enough. That's why he's gone out on used.
But
If you had them, you'd use them.
Yeah, I mean, look, realistically, he's fighting here for P9.
Yeah.
P8, maybe if he gets a bit of luck. So I don't think it'd be worth like burning out a fresh set if he's got another one there.
No, well, if you've got two fresh sets to use, like the top guys do, clearly because they're all going out on freshies, you'd go out, you'd use it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't not use it. So he's clearly only got one set left, maybe. And
His battles,
same with Hulkenberg.
His battles with Hulkenberg anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, he was quick in Q2, but again, this is I don't think Hadjar will be as slow as what he was in Q2. All right, what do we got? Piastri 21.9. That's pretty quick. For some reason, I thought they were doing 20.9s in Q2, but maybe I was wrong.
It's a banger middle sector from
Max.
Max.
Norris has gone faster. He's gone purple sector 2. So there we have it, 15.3 for Max, laying down his first marker. We've got yellow flag. Someone's gone off. I think Charles has an issue.
Leclerc?
Yeah, red flag. It looks like Charles has had an issue. I think he's had quite a big one. Yep, he's off.
He's
binned
off.
it. He has binned
win it or bin it.
So there we go, Charles. Good news is
Pole.
he's hopping out of the car.
Pole or nothing.
Yeah, he's ripped the front nose off it. Mate, looks like he's had a pretty big one. Is that turn 1? No. Yeah, he's walking off. He's disgusted with himself. Yeah, it's in sector
4.
It's in sector 2. Mate, massive understeer, big snap oversteer, and just lost it then straight into the wall head first.
Oi.
Oof. Yeah,
that is a big one.
That is a big one. Oof. Yeah, that's a big one.
So yeah, sector 1.
No, it was in sector 2. Beginning of sector 2. Yeah, if you look at his on the telemetry, he got through sector 1 green, and then he was 2 purples on the sector 2.
Yeah.
So there we go. First casualty.
But that's what we expect. Actually, that's 2 crashes in qualifying now for Charles.
Mm.
And we did say it's pole or crash for Charles. So that means he will start from P10, right? Because he didn't set a time. No one's, yeah. So he won't set a time. So he'll go to 10th. Yeah. That's good for Lawson. So he's at least guaranteed 9th.
Yeah, you're looking at P9 guaranteed. Potentially a little bit higher as well. He was probably, I'm just looking at his sector times. He was just coming into sector 3 when the red flag came out. So
he was on par in sector 1.
He was a bit off. Compared to what he did in, I think he did a 22.1 for his best lap in SQ2. But again, he's on used tyres. So it probably wasn't too bad on the used ones.
Oh, you're talking about Liam. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Charles.
Yeah, Charles was on...
He was on par.
Well, sector 1, he was on par, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so Piastri snuck one through. I didn't see Piastri.
Yeah, he got across the line just as the red flag came out.
Went purple sector 3. Although not a lot of cars have had an opportunity.
I mean, he's a fair way off in sector 2, though. Norris was on for easy on to...
Yeah, Norris was 0.2 up sector 2.
Yeah. So,
and he was on past sector 1, so he was 0.2 up. Yeah, you'll be pretty disappointed to not get that completed. Well, if some of these cars went out earlier, they would have got that banker in.
Yeah.
The power of hindsight.
This is it.
Instead of twiddling your thumbs in pit lane for a few minutes.
This is what happens, eh?
Yeah. All right, so
Come on, Oscar. Put it together, son.
yeah,
It's clearly Sector 2 he's not happy compared to... Because he's been off all
yeah,
three
he's been off
sessions.
Sector 2 quite a bit. I've noticed that with
Yeah.
him and Norris.
And Norris, yeah, he's been
Norris
off
has been good.
all sessions, so...
Mr. Oscar Piastri. Come on, give some of the Aussie fans something to cheer for when they wake up in the morning. What are we coming up to, like 1 o'clock in Brisbane, 1 o'clock East Coast in the morning? I tell you, it's good to be back.
Decent time.
You know, to be honest, man, I got lucky with the time zones flying back to Australia when I did, because I got the early morning race for, I think, Miami. Which was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
6
so
in
you
the
got
morning.
all the... And Canada too, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I got
you've got
Canada
a
as well,
good
and
time,
they
yeah.
were all nice and early in the morning.
Yeah, I had to try and stay awake, and I think I didn't.
Yeah, because at
on both
midnight,
occasions.
there would have been, what, midnight races here?
Yeah, like 1 a.m.
Yeah, 1 a.m. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a bit hard to stay up past 10 o'clock once you're over 40, eh?
10 o'clock.
Mate, I struggle I struggle
Nine,
past 9, mate.
9 o'clock, I'm like,
Oh, Charles. Sometimes when I see those onboards and when they're just like traveling straight towards the wall, but they're still holding the steering wheel, always freaks me out. It's like, get your hands off the wheel, man.
mate, how quick was he
Yes.
across that gravel?
Yeah.
That gravel did not slow him down at all.
It was a good old snap.
Charles is sitting there. Sorry, Lewis is sitting there going,
Yeah, well, I mean, it just means Lewis can just focus on his business, because I'm sure when, you know,
Well-
you're always thinking about where your teammate is and all that type of thing. Now it's just like pure focus as the lead car.
yeah. And that you'd probably say that's probably the difference between Lewis and Leclerc, especially in qualifying, maybe. Lewis, like, you got more risk of an accident with Charles because he's
He's a bit more on the edge, eh? Yeah.
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 That's why we get that pole or bin it. So, but that's what makes him so deadly in qualifying, eh?
Deadly fella. All right, looks like cars coming back out. Pit exit is still closed, but I'm sure they're about to get the green light. Looks like rushing to get some track position. Q3 will resume at 5:03 local time. So, according to my clock, that is a few minutes away.
Yeah.
So Liam's still chilling in the pits. He'll be stoked with another Q3. Yeah, 3 minutes 40. So while we wait 3.5 minutes, since the Football World Cup is all the rage at the moment, have you watched any games, mate? Have you
Nope.
bothered to?
Nope. I'll watch Australia's game tomorrow night, and that'll be it.
Who will they go first? Turkey?
Is it Turkey?
I think it might be Turkey. Or Turkey.
Turkey?
Turkey, I think the right name now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, well, we've got Iran up first for New Zealand. I don't even know when they're playing. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty soon.
is that that's Monday? Is it? I think
Maybe.
Monday.
Can't say I'm a massive football fan, but I don't
No, I
mind.
mean once you
Don't
get
mind the
to,
World Cup. Say
once we get to the Is it the last 16 or whatever it is?
Oh, it's different, I think, now because haven't they got this year or this World Cup? It's like the most teams in history. Isn't there like 48 teams now or something? Or maybe even more?
To be honest, man,
Yeah.
I paid literally no attention. Once Italy were knocked out, I lost interest. I was like, but even to be fair, like I didn't really pay that much attention to them before. But
Yeah. There's old Bono.
yeah, more worried about the Broncos getting their season on track.
Up the Waz. Where are the Waz? Are they close to the top at the moment?
Yeah,
Still?
they're Waz are
Looking all right.
cruising, man. They're top four. They're
Top
good.
4.
They're good this year.
Setting up for finals footy. We've got Origin this week coming up.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
Yeah. So if you're listening to us talking about Origin and football, we're talking about the egg-shaped kind.
Yeah, not
More
the round.
specifically,
the round ball kind.
more specifically rugby league.
Rugby league.
Good old egg ball. All right, 1 minute. Lando.
Right, call it now. Who is it?
Oh, I still can't go past George.
Yeah.
I just think this is a week and he has to get it done. He's looked quick here every session.
Yeah. I mean, he's looked way better than Kimmy. Kimmy struggled here this weekend compared to George. George was way more comfortable. I'm with you. I think they're going to wick this thing up, and it's.
I still think it'll be a lockout for the Bro-Sadies boys.
Now with Charles gone,
Yeah,
I think the likelihood of that is much higher. I don't really know if maybe Norris.
All right, green light. We are good. We are good to go. I mean, there's a bit of pressure on Kimmy because he hasn't had, he missed FP1. Hasn't looked like he's quick, but he just hasn't looked quite at George's pace.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
far.
That's why I thought I asked. I think missing FP1 actually hurt him.
Yeah.
Just put him on the back foot. Even the same with Lewis. I think that put Lewis on the back foot as well.
Yeah.
Especially with the massive upgrade package that they brought. He's been off compared to Charles.
Yeah. I've been happy with Lawson because he had the power unit issue. I think was it FP1 he didn't get running or FP2?
FP2.
Yeah. So he's bounced back.
He got a little bit at the end though. It wasn't lucky for him. It wasn't like a massive.
Yeah. I mean, it will be a pretty big dagger to George if he can't put this on pole.
Oh man,
and Antonelli does.
Oh, bro,
Like,
could you imagine?
Psychological, they'll probably
It'll
pretty
smoke
tough on him.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Antonelli is the first guy, isn't he? I think. No, we've got Lawson. No, getting a bit mixed up with my timing here. Antonelli. He's our guy. What can he do? Piastri was a 21.9 as the fastest first sector, I believe. And he's just outside. Oh, black and white flag for George, driving unnecessarily slowly. There'll be nothing come of that though, right?
Yeah, nah. It's just that delta time.
Yep. Okay, Russell's right on pace. So 21.9 first sector seems to be the pace of all the big teams. All right, Antonelli, what can you do, Kimmy? Got to get the final corner, good exit. Only good for P3. Still another bite at the cherry though, but Russell, sector 2, purple. So Antonelli lost a lot of time in sector 3.
Yeah. Probably
And
used
there you
too
go,
much of
Russell.
his,
He's done it.
used too much tyre in the first
15-1.
sector.
What do we got with Hamilton? Okay, half a second off, 15.7. Not ideal for Hamilton, but he was on quite old tyres. They weren't
Yeah.
freshies. No one else is out. Okay, Hadjar. Is Hadjar on track? Yeah, he is. He's not pushing. Just in his out
Pressure
lap.
on Norris here to get the job done. He's only going to get one run.
Yep. Good old Lando, defending champion.
I don't know if Antonelli's got enough to oh,
So, are McLaren just going to keep with this 1,000 Grand Prix thing?
maybe.
Would have thought they would have reverted back to their standard livery and driver wear. Maybe they didn't get the order in on time.
Yeah,
Had an
I mean,
issue, a
back to
logistics issue.
Back-to-back weekends.
Yeah. It's like, so, sorry, lads, you're just going to have to back up your clothes for another week.
Yeah.
Because it should be 1,001 on those shirts now. All right, pit out. Russell, here he comes, followed by Lando Norris. 3 minutes left on the clock. We're going to see some fresh tyre running on the top teams, no doubt. Hulkenberg, he's coming out on a set of used 3 laps old.
Lawson running used too as well, is he?
Who's that?
Lawson, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. So that's really the battle for, you could say, what, P8?
Yeah.
Between those guys with Leclerc.
Yeah, and I mean,
Not
if
getting
you
the
were
time
smart and you had a fresh set, you'd save them
Save
for
for the
tomorrow.
race, yeah.
Yeah, because I think tomorrow, the way it's going, very well could see 3 stops. 3 stops might be the faster strategy.
One thing I've been impressed with Liam Lawson is he's been pretty good on tyres, eh? He's had a lot of races where he's been able to eke out the tyres for quite some time. So I'm pretty confident he may be in a good position tomorrow if he can replicate that for a good top 10 finish. Just hopefully reliability is not an issue. All right, Antonelli, here we go. 21.94, so he's just up. Personal best sector 1. 21.87. Russell has gone even quicker at 21.84. Norris just outside. Even though it's a yellow sector 1, he's still on pace. Oh, Antonelli, he's definitely hooked up sector 2. That's a big improvement. It's almost 2/10 up.
Yeah, that'll be the rubber.
Oh, Russell goes even quicker. It's neck and neck, mate. Who's got the tyre life?
Yeah.
All right, Antonelli, here we go. This is the big one. 14.9. He's gone to P1. Can Russell lock it up? He's done it with a big gap too. 0.3. So there's Norris. What's Piastri doing? Piastri's first sector was okay as well. He's on par with Norris.
What about Verstappen, man? Oh, he's down in the second.
Yeah, but he's not off by much in the second.
No.
But his sector 3 doesn't look good. Yeah. Sector 3 fell away. Probably tyres. Hamilton fastest sector 2. Sector 1 was quick too, man.
Yeah.
If he keeps the tyres in the window, keeps it clean, there we go. Front row. Mate, good job. Because that is super close. He almost took it. Almost.
Yes.
That's an interesting grid. Like, that's an interesting front row.
Holy.
Mate, that's good.
That's that's actually like we thought, that Mercedes will go back out to that 0.3 gap. I was not expecting
I wasn't expecting the Ferrari to be as close.
As close as what they are.
Yeah. I mean, that was a hair's length, mate. That was super tight. Yep, happy with Lawson. He's locked out P8, got the better of Hulkenberg. Piastri, pretty disappointing, mate.
Yeah, that's...
Come on, Oscar. I mean, look, it's only a 10th. That's how tight it is there between him and Norris.
Yeah. Nice and close with Hadjar and Verstappen as well.
Yeah, Hadjar will be pretty happy with that. It's super close.
That's a super good job.
Yeah.
Super good job.
So
good
George
job.
has completed the first phase of the weekend. He's got pole. What I love about this grid, though, is the potential of that Ferrari getting off the line quick into turn 1 and Hamilton getting out front. And then, it's going to be good. It's going to be quite a fascinating start.
Yeah, the start's going to be good.
Like, I think Charles will be pretty aggressive at the start.
And you would have to say Lewis,
I mean, Lewis will be pretty gutted. He was so close to nailing that pole. So close. But what a good starting position for tomorrow. He's the only issue that perhaps Ferrari has is maybe tyre deg.
Oh yeah, but they definitely tyre deg. But I don't come the end of lap 2. If that all things being equal and they get off like they are, he'll be in P3.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that dramatic. I don't think Mercedes is going to have it that easy. I know that they've got like the the horsepower advantage going down that straight, but Barcelona is traditionally, most races here, like it's hard to follow as well.
Yeah.
So if he does get a good start and he can kind of nail those first few laps, and with so much heat, I don't know if it's going to be so easy for the Mercs to stay close and be aggressive with the way the tyre deck is. So I don't think it's going to be as clear cut as what we've seen earlier in the season, where they have, got off the line quick, and then it's just been the Ferraris having to rag it to stay up front, and then
I think he is going to have to rag it to stay up front. I think he is going to have to rag, unless he can get that. This is, mind you, this is all if he can get off the line.
Yeah, well, and the other thing as well, like maybe the upgrades that they've bought, and we know Ferrari's bought some pretty massive upgrades this weekend. Maybe from the tyre deck perspective, maybe it improves that.
Yeah.
But Kimi's in a sort of a bit of a precarious position as well. Like, he needs to be careful. He doesn't want to be over aggressive at the start. Like, he can't be like red-eyed and be super aggressive and be like, I've got to get past Russell turn one type thing. Yeah. And make a mistake and then,
Well, that's
no
the
points,
pressure.
right?
That's the pressure that's on Antonelli.
Yeah.
Now,
it's
given
damage limitation. Just stay behind Russell.
The days where you're not quick, you don't risk it.
Yeah.
So he's just got to get off the line.
He's been good lately, because there was a moment there he had a bit of a run with really poor.
Well, they changed the clutch settings and he got a new clutch paddle as well. So that's
been much better.
But I mean, Mercedes certainly have seemed to started to get on top of the of the starts. That start advantage that Ferrari had.
Yeah, it's not as massive as it was.
Yeah.
Well, Leclerc's going to definitely want the advantage to try and shoot from P10.
Yeah, I think. You probably go more aggressive on strategy with Charles. But it's set up for an absolute belter tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tyres will be key. Part one has been done by George. The comeback story begins.
Yep. I'd like to see Verstappen's on board, because he was pretty quick in Sector 1, Sector 2. He was looking on pace. So I'd like to know if it was a mistake on his part or whether it was just the tyres going off. Well,
he's generally been off in Sector 3.
Yeah.
So I'd say, yeah, he's been... I mean, you look at that and they go, yeah, they've definitely closed the gap. 3/10. You'd be happy with that if you're a Red Bull, I think.
Yeah.
Considering where they have been.
Yep. All right. So, how are your predictions going now based on that grid? Who have you got?
Look, I think Russell's still going to be way too hard to beat. I think Antonelli's probably going to finish second. Hamilton, third or fourth.
Yeah.
But that's good signs for Ferrari, man. That we were worried that their upgrades, their typical trajectory is put the upgrades on and they start drifting backwards. And at the moment, it's
yeah, you'd take that as a success.
Yeah,
on par with the fastest Mercedes.
Yeah, and it's good. He pulled that lap out of the bag. Yes, he was fastest in Q2, but
so Hamilton's just talking about being pretty happy. Felt like the car was 4/10 off most of the weekend. And I guess he was talking about maybe the upgrades weren't working as good as they were. But with this result, it looks like he's pretty happy with it.
Oh man, you'd have to be, right? Split. Anytime you could split the Mercedes, you'd have to be pretty happy. But
Yeah.
I'm happy for George, man. I'm happy he got a bit of he's had a smooth weekend so far.
So far, the key word.
But he's got to get through he's got to get past the first 30 laps of tomorrow's race.
That's the issue, isn't it? That's the issue. I think we do see some reliability issues tomorrow in the heat. I want to know if Cadillac has solved their problems, because their brakes last time out in Monaco were an issue, and then did you see Bottas no brakes and
was
FP3?
it Bottas no brakes? Yeah.
It's a bit of an issue there.
Well, either way, I think with that grid, it's actually set up for a really, really good race.
Yeah.
A really good race. Yeah. And the tyre whisperers will come to the fore.
Yep. That's what it's going to come down to, isn't it? Whoever's best on the old rubber. On the Pirellis.
On the old Pirellis. The Pirelli whisperers.
The Pirelli whisperers. Yeah. That's good. It's set up good. I'm very happy. Lawson, good P8. Q3
It's been a good session for us both.
Yeah, you got your boy on the front row with Hamilton. I do kind of like that Russell is ahead of Antonelli as well. Like, it's just cool to see Russell bounce back. I want to see how Antonelli responds. I think there's more pace in that McLaren than what we see. So I'm interested to see if they can factor. I think potentially they could definitely get a podium. Red Bull out of the top 4 teams, for me, the dark horse. I just don't know what they really have.
Not much. Not like when you compare them to the 3 teams ahead.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they were there or thereabouts in qualifying. Oscar was pretty scrappy. So, but never know.
Never know. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up. Pretty decent qualifying session. All the race to look forward to for tomorrow. So, final thoughts, mate?
No, it's going to be set up for an absolute cracker.
Yep. Sounds good.
And then we will grace you with a preview. But if you have...
A review.
I did it again. I've done it again. The old, I'm running on old rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe.